He leaned back in his chair, smirking as she entered the briefing room. A slender woman in a plain black jacket. No visible rank, no medals. The Marines at the table exchanged glances, whispering, "Who was she? A civilian? A clerk?" Whatever she was, she didn't belong in their war room. Call sign? Sergeant Cole asked, tone thick with mockery. She paused, calm eyes flicking to his nameplate, then back to his face. Her voice was quiet but steady. Black Mamba. And in that instant, before anyone could laugh, the room went still. Before I tell you what happened next, tell me in the comments where you're rewatching from. I love knowing who is listening. Cole tilted his head, half amused. Black Mamba. That's cute. You name yourself after a snake? Her lips curved just slightly. No. They named me after what I left behind. The words hung heavy, slicing through the air like a warning. Oh. No one knew her. Not yet. But by the end of that day, every Marine in that room would remember the name they democked and the woman who carried it. Captain Elena Rourke hadn't come here for attention. She was there to lead a covert retrieval mission after a satellite strike had gone dark over hostile terrain. But to them, a group of hardened field operators, she was just a quiet woman with unassuming confidence, and that made her dangerous. The tension in the room thickened as the projector flickered to life. On the wall, a map glowed, grid lines marking a remote valley overseas. The mission looked impossible. Extraction under heavy surveillance, limited visibility, and only one exit route. Cole scoffed, crossing his arms. Ma'am, with respect, this op needs precision shooters, not paperwork. Elena didn't respond right away. She stepped forward, tapping a coordinate on the map. That's where we lost Alpha Team. Her tone didn't waver, but there was something under it, grief buried deep. She'd trained them. She'd led them once, and she'd failed them. When she finally spoke again, her voice carried the weight of someone who'd seen the aftermath of chaos. We go in silent, we come out silent. No second chances, Cole muttered under his breath, if we even make it out. The room shifted. Marines glanced between them, a test of command, ego against quiet strength. But then the door opened. The general himself stepped in, eyes sweeping the room. He stopped beside Elena and nodded once. This mission falls under Operation Black Mamba. She's in command. Every Marine froze. Cole blinked, confused. The general's voice turned cold. That's an order, Sergeant. You don't question the one who earned that call sign. You'll learn from her. And then he left. The silence that followed was deafening. Hours later, deep in the valley, the truth began to show. Under the dim green hue of night vision goggles, the squad moved through the dust. Elena led from the front, not barking orders, but moving like water through the terrain, reading the air, the shadows, the silence. They reached the wreckage, smoke, heat, a metallic temps of burnt circuits and danger, a rustle to their left movement. Cole raised his rifle, but Elena's hand shot up. Her eyes scanned the darkness, her breathing steady. Then, a flick of motion. Without hesitation, she threw herself low, pulling Cole down just as a burst of gunfire tore through the night. For a moment, time splintered, chaos, light, sound. Then silence again. When Cole looked up, she was already moving, tactical, controlled, like a predator that had studied every inch of its hunting ground. Within seconds, she'd flanked the ambushers, striking with precision, one shot, one breath. When it was over, the valley was quiet again. The team stared at her, awestruck. Cole's chest rose and fell rapidly. You knew they were there. Elena didn't answer. She just looked toward the horizon, where the first glint of dawn cut through the smoke. Back at base, the debriefing room was silent when she entered. No laughter this time, no smirks. Cole stood, then saluted her. Permission to speak freely, ma'am? She nodded. I didn't believe you. I judged before I understood. You saved my life out there. Elena met his gaze, her tone calm but kind. You weren't wrong to question me, Sergeant, just wrong to assume. He nodded slowly, humbled. As she turned to leave, someone from the back asked quietly, Ma'am, what does Black Mamba really mean? She paused at the doorway, the sunlight catching the edge of her uniform. It means I strike only when I have to. And with that, she was gone as silent as she'd arrived. Because respect isn't demanded, it's earned, moment by moment, when no one's watching. And true strength doesn't roar, it whispers. Because kindness doesn't vanish, it waits, and it finds its way back. If this story moved you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Whispered Words, where courage, justice, and redemption find their home. Tell me in the comments where you're watching from. I love knowing your story too.